Kia ora koutou katoa. I had the great joy on the weekend of being at a service to celebrate the 125th anniversary of the life of the Parish of St Heliers. What originally began as Tamaki West, responsible for that whole area from St Heliers and Glendowie back to the St John's College site. Originally built a little church across the road from the current one that we know on St Heliers Bay Road. They only had £200 to do that with, and so it wasn't a large or well-built building and wasn't expected to last too long, but in fact it's had an incredible life. Finally, when the new St Philip's Church was built in 1960, the old wooden building was shifted down to Glendowie and had 20 years as the Church of St James in that suburb. And then in 1982 shifted again, this time all the way over to Te Atatu, and it became St Paul's, and that's still a St Paul's Church in Te Atatu today. So that 125-year-old building's had quite a life, and it's great that it still offers a home, a place of worship to a community today. It was good to celebrate and to look back in thankfulness for all that's been achieved in the parish, not only in St Heliers itself, but in that what was the wider Tamaki West Parish, helping to establish Koimarama and Orake, the churches and the parishes that were formed there as well. So well done, good work over a century and more of life. But as well as thanksgiving for what's been achieved, there's always that need at the time of an anniversary to look at our present and recommit ourselves to our future and the work of the gospel that still needs to be done. It doesn't finish with us having all the buildings in place so that people have a church to gather in. But it's about recognising the context of our community and what God calls us to today as we continue gospel work and uncover the presence of God in our communities, join with God in that work. So many blessings on the parish of St Heliers for the future. A couple of things for prayer as we go into the weekend. Of course, it's the end of the voting time, the election day itself on Saturday for our nation. And then the violence that's erupted in Israel and the Gaza Strip. Much prayer needed for a swift end to that conflict and for even a tenuous peace to return an end to that violence and the many, many people who are suffering and who have died. So please hold that region once again in your prayers this weekend.